computer. Okay, hey everyone. As a bonus, we are going to play a game called Try to Get My Brother-in-Law Adam to See This Movie. And we might have another contestant coming, too. We are going to name some of the more obscure movies of the year. Oh my god, and we have another contestant. Everyone, this is one of my oldest friends, post-college, and this is Amanda. Amanda, are you there? Amanda, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay, we're playing a game called Try to Sell Amanda and Adam on Obscure Movies. We're going to name a movie, and you're going to tell us if you've heard of this movie. So with us are some intense film nerds, and then we have ordinary people on the street, which is you and Adam. And we're going to name the movie that came out this year, and you're going to tell us if you've heard of it. And if you haven't, we're going to try to tell you what it's about. So, Liz, why don't you go first and tell them a movie that they should see?
I've been telling everyone they should see Nope.
Okay. Adam, have you heard of Nope?
I not only have I heard of it, I saw it in IMAX. So yes, I did see Nope.
Okay, they have.
Amanda, have you seen Nope?
No, I have not.
Okay, do you know what it? All right, so Liz, your
ask,
job is to get Amanda to see
I have
Nope.
a question.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna ask Adam this, and then Amanda. Listen, do you agree that the big murder kill in that movie was one of the biggest? No, I'm not spoiling it. Was one of the biggest eye openers you'd seen all year.
It was very impressive for sure. I just couldn't get over the hovering slipper or shoe. I still don't understand what that was all about, quite honestly. So.
I can talk about it there, but it's about, I would say that if you like, Amanda, have you ever appreciated a good old fashioned monster movie like Jaws?
Yes.
This is pretty much like Jaws in space.
Okay.
Oh.
With horses and murderous chimpanzees.
That's very true.
Okay.
So
Amanda, are you sold? Do you want to see this movie?
No, that does not sound like something that I would go and see.
Okay.
It's fun.
Adam, why don't you pick a more obscure title on your list of movies that came out this year?
All right. Well, I'm guessing both of you may have seen. Have either of you seen? I mean, this isn't obscure, but everything, everywhere, all at once.
Have you heard of it?
Okay, well, that is one of the most imaginative films you'll see. Michelle Yeoh does a great performance. It revolves around alternate universes, but it does it in a way that's not like the Marvel way. It's not just, it's a way where, they have different characters relate to each other in different ways in these universes. It sends up a lot of different genres at the same time having a heartfelt mother-daughter story at its core. And I really, if people say all these Hollywood movies look the same, they feel the same, I think Everything Everywhere All at Once is the cure for that.
I think you erred when you said the name Michelle Yeoh, because I don't know if they know who Michelle Yeoh is. Raise your hand if you know. Adam and Amanda, do you know the name Michelle Yeoh?
No, I'm going to write down the movie, though. What was the name of the movie?
Yeah, the movie sounded good.
Everything.
Okay, great.
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Got it.
Do you think the title sounds good? I think the title sounds pretty bizarre. Like, it's like, we need to keep adding words.
No, it's absolutely accurate. That is an accurate depiction of what this movie is about. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
I'm gonna say Deep Water. Have either of you heard of Deep Water?
Yeah, I think I have.
No, but you're one of the film experts. You were supposed to have heard of things. Amanda and Adam are the ordinary people off the street. Have you heard of Deep Water?
I've heard of it, but I know nothing about it.
They're Middle America. Okay, Deep Water is a film by the guy who made Fatal Attraction. He's a master of tension. It stars Ben Affleck, who I think we like. I don't know. Do you guys like him or not? Ben Affleck fans in the house?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's all right.
It's about a couple where the wife is, she she gets off on sleeping with guys half her husband's age, and the husband gets off on murdering those people. It's not a horror movie, but it's very odd. It's kind of an open secret, but no one ever mentions that the guy is murdering the people, and none of the people, and the wife is never explicitly mentioned that she's sleeping with the guy, sleeping with other guys. There's a lot of awkward conversations between the guy she's sleeping with and Ben Affleck, and he loves snails. He keeps a bunch of snails in his basement. I don't know why, but it's kind of a good plot detail. It's
weird.
really fascinating. And he talks about how much he loves snails to the people who are sleeping with his wife. Are you guys in or out?
Before he kills them?
Yeah. One person he kills off screen, one person. Yeah, it's like it's a small town, so everyone talks and they're not sure if he kills the people. It's like a very interesting movie.
I'd be in for that. I'd try that one.
Adam, what would you say?
Why not? Nothing to lose, right?
What about okay, Triangle of Sadness? Have you guys heard about that? It won the Cannes d'Or. Do you guys know what the Cannes d'Or is? And does that influence you to see a movie? It won the Palme d'Or at Cannes Film Festival. Come on, guys, it's the biggest prize of the French film industry.
Clearly the people off the street just don't know anything about this.
Okay. It's about a vain model and his girlfriend who's an influencer. They go on a cruise where the captain is a drunk who is an American who loves talking about Marxism, and there's a couple who they meet at dinner who manufactures war grenades. They're a sweet old couple. They throw the grenades and the ship, and there's also a Russian guy who loves talking about American capitalism. And these two people have a big conversation. And while the ship is going through bad weather that makes everyone throw up and have diarrhea, there are visible scenes of that. Then
I think you just lost him.
Ow.
Okay.
No.
It's really good. Okay. Adam, Liz, what's your obscure movie that you're gonna come up with something really shocking and obscure?
Really shocking and obscure? I mean, you always say all my choices are obscure.
Yeah, that's true. That's why we invented this game, because you were throwing films I never. Well, you mentioned something called Prey, or what was that film that made $10 million that you think was a big deal?
Oh, Terrifier 2. I don't think they would like that movie. It's a mega slasher. You have to like slashers to like this movie because it's 3 hours long. But it came out at the same weekend as Black Adam, which only did okay at the office, and it did ended up making almost $11 million, and it was a $250,000 budget raised mostly from Kickstarter. So it was a bunch of art students making a horror movie actually, and it's a sequel too. So that was just a Cinderella story of the year. I'm not saying Terrifier 2 is for everyone, but there are going to be kids, mark my words, they're going to treat Art the Clown, the character from that movie, like our generation treated Freddy and Jason. So be prepared for that.
Amanda, do you know who Freddy and Jason are?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
Of course I do.
I'm not even sure I know who Jason is. I think I know who Freddy is.
Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees.
Maybe she's talking about Jason Bateman or Jason Momoa.
No. Jason wasn't Jason with the ski mask?
Yes,
with the
Friday the
mask.
13th.
Yeah.
They know who Jason is.
Okay.
We got this.
Sorry?
I said we got this. We're not obscure, but I got mainstream. That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm equating it for things they would have known about even if they hadn't seen the movies. Hey,
so wait, do you want to see the 3-hour slasher film called Terrifier 2?
No, not a slasher fan. Not
if you're
for
saying
me.
it's a success story of the year, do you think the average person on the street has heard of it? Because have you heard of
Yes.
Terrifier 2 before now?
No.
I hadn't heard of it, but
but it reached a relatively large level of mainstream success, and it was a surprise. It wasn't supposed to do that. So it even made the long list for Best Picture, not the short list, but it made the long list.
Isn't that like 100 films? How long?
300.
It made it's the top 300 films of the year.
Yeah.
Adam, give us an obscure title. Adam, you've seen over 100 films this year, I'm guessing, right? 1 year you saw 250,
Well,
so I'm guessing you're.
Yeah, one film that actually I just realized we didn't talk about at all was The Banshees of Inisherin.
Oh my
I
God! Can I summarize that one?
I still haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
That's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen.
so that is
Can I please do the summary?
that has
Can I do the summary,
well,
Adam?
it's about these two friends and yeah, in that. Oh, you want to do the summary? Go ahead.
I'll tell you why they shouldn't watch it, and you'll tell me why they should watch it. Did you like the film? Adam, did you like the film?
Yeah, very much.
Okay, Adam and Amanda, I'm going to tell you
Yes.
why you should not watch this film that will probably be nominated and win Oscars, and Adam will tell you why you should watch it, and then you'll tell us which of us won. Adam, do you want to go first or second?
I'll go second.
Okay, this is a film about two people who are friends in 1920s Ireland. One person decides she does not want to be the other person's friend, and the other person, who probably is undiagnosed borderline personality disorder, can't take no for an answer, and he keeps bothering him several times throughout the movie and says, "Why don't you want to be my friend?" He is single. His sister is single. They live together. For some reason, the whole town bothers the sister for being single. No one ever brings up the fact that this guy himself is single, and he has nothing to do his whole time but just bother the guy about not being his friend. The other guy never thinks to lock his door. He never does anything other than just say, I mean, he makes the worst possible choices throughout the whole movie. He never locks his door, so the guy who's the annoying guy just goes to his place, and he also chops off his fingers as a way to get the other guy to say, "I'm serious, I don't want to be your friend," rather than like physically attack him. The movie also doesn't understand the concept that friendship only means something because it's voluntary, because everyone in the town is saying you're being a mean guy because you're not being friends with this guy. It's like if two kids on a second grade recess playground couldn't resolve their issues, and somehow someone turned this into a movie with two of the best actors, and for some reason people are thinking this is an Oscar-worthy movie when these characters are really big idiots who should like go to a therapist or something. Adam, why do you think this is a good movie?
Well, I think it's set in an island in Ireland. It's very kind of a close-knit community, kind of very set in its old ways. So when there's not a lot of outlets, so for friends, it's not like you can go on Facebook and get a new friend or something, and it really it's a look at what makes people's friends and why friends stay together or why friends don't. And two terrific actually four terrific performances. It's also about the community as a whole. It's kind of set against the Irish Civil War, and yeah, it's a community where everyone knows each other and they don't lock their doors. And it's not just about their friendship, but how that impacts the rest of the community, because the whole community knows them as these two best buds, and when they aren't anymore, it's like major news there. So I think just because of the performances and the way the story is set out, it really looks at at friendships and the larger impact that they have when they're strong or when they fall apart.
So I'm just going to chime in, Orrin, your passion for your dislike for this movie at 10:30 at night, I'm like passing out. So your passion late at night almost intrigues me to want to see the movie. So I don't know.
I mean, I just saw the movie yesterday and I am so baffled by what the hell I just watched. It was like, these characters are insane. So you're gonna watch it. Amanda, which of us two had the stronger argument?
No, I don't think I would watch it. It just sounds kind of weird. It doesn't sound like something I would want to watch.
Okay, but if you were like an Oscar watcher, you'd probably want to watch it because like it could win big things. Does that influence you if it like won the Oscar for best something?
Yeah, if it won an Oscar, I might see it, but I don't watch many movies, so like it really has to be something that intrigues me for me to turn on a movie or go to a movie theater. So.
All right, we'll try to. Javier is on the line. Javier is more of a classical film buff, but he's seen his fair of lines. Javier, do you want to recommend anything to these two? We can do a edition where
Orrin,
you.
I'm gonna
Javier,
have to
you
get going,
recommended-
but I'm like passing out here. I gotta wake up early in the
All
morning.
right, we'll do two more
I've gotta
movies.
run.
Two more movies, Adam.
Let's do
No,
one more.
I gotta get Eleanor ready for bed. So
Okay,
I'll see
Javier,
you
you're
guys
gonna close
later.
us out with an interesting movie pick.
For this year,
No, you can pick a George Stevens film. I know you're a fan of George Stevens, the 1950s and 40s director.
yes. A Place in the Sun would be a good start if you've never seen one. That shows his brilliance as a director. That'll be a good choice.
Okay, I'll already done.
What is have you heard of A Place in the Sun, Amanda or Adam?
I have not.
It won a Best Director in 1951, and I think it was on the 100 greatest films of all time.
It also won Best Oscar for film score as well.
Best film score, and you never heard of it? Are you really Americans?
Still be Russian spies, you know.
All right. What's the film about?
It's about a guy from the lower income level of society that he has rich relatives, and he falls in love with an heiress played by Elizabeth Taylor, and because of that he starts neglecting his family, and something bad happens because of that. And it's a tragic story as it goes forward after that point in the film. So
That sounds sad.
Shelley Winters is in it. The lady from the Poseidon Adventure plays Montgomery Clift's wife, and she actually got an Oscar nomination for Best Actress for that role. Actually, that was her first nomination for an Oscar. So,
Adam,
interesting.
do you think you'd watch this film?
Doesn't sound like it's for me.
Okay, that's
Even
fine.
if it's one of the 100 greatest films of all
That
time
is
by the
true.
American
That
Film
is true.
Institute?
That is true.
Okay. Thank you so much, Amanda and Adam, for playing. Thank you so much, Javier, Elizabeth, and Adam for recommending these movies. And everyone have a great day. Thank you so much.
Have a great night, guys. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, Orrin. It was
Bye.
fun.
Yeah, thank
Bye,
you.
Orrin.
Thank you, guys. Take care. Bye bye.